toast to their career.
The perfect combination, boy.
Him hard, legends in the South.
This is sports fans' only home for the hottest sports show around. These guys are on fire.
You're now listening to KJ and Shawn Mack. Damn sports.
All right, I'm Shawn Mack, back with a look on this day in sports history, June 16th. In 1909, Jim Thorpe makes his pro baseball pitching debut for the Rocky Mountain with a 4-2 win. This win will cause him to forfeit his Olympic gold medals. Not sure why, maybe it's the pro amateur thing, but sports, it's always been messed up. They just need to get it right. I digress. In 1938, Boston Hall of Famer first baseman Jimmie Foxx is walked for a record consecutive 6 times by the St. Louis Browns. Red Sox still went on to win the game, 12-8. See, trying to do the little Barry Bonds thing back in the 30s, huh? And it still didn't work out for you, huh? You still lost, huh? In 1951, at the U.S. Open Oak Hill Country Club, Ben Hogan wins his second consecutive U.S. Open title, 2 strokes ahead of runner-up Clayton Hefner. Throwback. In 1975, the NBA Milwaukee Bucks trade Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Walt Wesley to the LA Lakers for 4 other players. You know, it always made me wonder, did the Milwaukee Bucks think that Kareem was washed up and that's why they traded him? They were so wrong. They were so wrong. He went on to win 5 more titles with the Lakers in Showtime and Magic. So, just getting it wrong, Milwaukee. And you're just now getting back on the map, too. That's ridiculous. In 1978, Cincinnati Red Tom Seaver no-hits the St. Louis Cardinals in a 4-0 win. What can you say? It's Tom Seaver, Hall of Famer. We love you. Moving on. In 1984, Olympic legend Edwin Moses wins his 100th consecutive 400-meter hurdle race. Let me put this in perspective. Anyone that's ever played any type of sport knows it's hard to get one win at what you do. Just think about it. He won 100 consecutive 400-meter races. That's why he's the Don. That's why he's a legend. Shouts out to Edwin Moses. Moving on. In 1985, Willie Banks of the USA sets a triple jump record at 58 feet and 11 inches in Indianapolis. Another legend. What can I say? He did a lot for the cause. Him and Edward Moses. We love you. Thank you. We appreciate it. In 1993, Ken Griffey Jr. slugs his 100th career home run in Seattle. What can I say? Ken Griffey, with all of the drugs and the doping in baseball, this guy will shine as history moves on. He will move up the ladder and we will recognize his greatness a little bit more than we do now because he was natural. But I digress. In 2002, at the U.S. Open Bethpage, Tiger Woods wins his second consecutive U.S. Open title, 3 shots ahead of runner-up Phil Mickelson. At one point, Phil, I thought you would get there with Tiger in the late 90s. I'm like, oh, this is his rival, but Tiger shut that down. And to Tiger, we hope you get better. We know we had the issues with the accident. I hope you can get back on the course and finish your career with some dignity. Yes. And finally, in 2015, the NBA Finals were held. The Golden State Warriors beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 105-97 in Game 6 for their first title in 40 years and their 4th in franchise history. Now, I'm not a LeBron hater off the court. I love what he did and what he's doing for us as a people as a whole. And he speaks his mind. He just doesn't dribble and shut up. But on that court, Can't stand them. Don't want them to win. And this was the beginning of a couple of title losses for him, which was pretty tasty to me. And I will never forget it. It was awesome sauce. Moving on. And as always, before I bounce on out of here, I would like to wish a happy birthday to Roberto Duran, Hands of Stone. He turned 70 today. And happy birthday to Phil Mickelson. He turns 51 today. To Roberto Duran, you gave me so much pleasure growing up, Hands of Stone, and you were a Sugar Ray's rival. You go down in history as one of the greatest to ever do it. Just check out his record. The man fought so much, knocked out so many people. But on your gravestone will probably be the words, no mas. And what can I say? It happened. It was a part of your legacy. It's not all of your legacy, but we appreciate what you did in that ring. Bleeding, the sweat, the tears that you put out just for our enjoyment. Have a happy birthday, man. And to Phil, you just became the oldest player to win a U.S. Open major title. You're high on the hog right now. You're living life. You and your beautiful wife. But at one point, I knew you thought you would be Tiger's rival. And it didn't happen. And that was great. I didn't like you when you were younger. And as time passed, I have the tendency to like things that I did when I was younger. And you became one of those people. I'm in your corner, and I'm rooting for you. I know it's no big deal to you, but I am rooting for you. So happy birthday, gentlemen. Enjoy. All right. I've been Shawn Mack, back with a look on this day in sports history, June 16th. And this is Sports Fans Only.